Chase, how good did it feel to get that first home run in the UCF uniform?
Yeah, it felt really good. First and foremost, I mean, I just want to congratulate Russell on such a good job pitching for us today. But yeah, I mean, it felt super good. Truly blessed. Finally get one, and hopefully keep it going here.
Take us through the at-bat.
It was on the first pitch. Honestly, I was just looking for a fastball. He just left the changeup right middle in, and was able to keep my front foot down and do the rest. So yeah.
Chase, you guys have struggled in conference play, but how good does it feel to get a win like this, and how has the opportunity been magnified for tomorrow to finish out this series?
Yeah, I mean, TCU, they're a great ball club. They have such a great history. Really good team. To be able to beat them here on a Friday night, well, kind of a Friday night, I guess, but be able to beat them here at home, really special. And I think that just builds momentum for us going into tomorrow's game. Just trying to close out a series here, and we got the right guys to do it, and just really looking forward to the opportunity.
It was just like a sense of relief just to get that out of the way. I know you kind of been pressed maybe a little bit, thinking, when's that first home run going to come?
Yeah, honestly, haven't really been pressing. Okay. The last few weeks, I feel like I've been hitting the ball really well. Kind of didn't get off to the start of the year that I wanted to, but just taking piece by piece. I feel like I've been building up to this moment, and it's just a stepping stone in the right direction. So. I'm really faithful, so just all in God's plan, and just His timing's perfect.
What did you think of Dylan's blast?
Oh, that was awesome. It's always scary here, especially on a night like tonight with the wind blowing out the left field. Once the ball gets in the air, the right field, you really never know what's going to happen. So off the bat, I thought it was a no-doubter, but it was a sense of relief to actually see it go over the fence too.
Let's talk about an improvement in your at-bats recently. What's been working for you as of late?
I would just looking to do damage early in the count, especially less than 2 strikes, really hunting my pitch, and kind of making the pitcher come to me versus me trying to manipulate, my approach to the pitcher. So it's been a couple mechanical things I've focused on a little bit, but really just approach driven and my mentality.
And you kind of talked about it. You didn't get off to the start you wanted to, but Wally said, yeah, like in the last month you've been playing a lot better, hitting a lot better. And last week at Kansas State you had that huge game, and obviously tonight. So are you feeling a lot more comfortable? I feel now that we're getting into the conference play, are you feeling a lot more comfortable out there?
Yeah, for sure. And I think it's also awesome too to be able to feel this good, especially during conference play, where the competition is definitely elevated versus the beginning of the year. Not saying that we didn't play good teams, but Big 12's no joke, and you're seeing a lot of good pitching every time you go out there. So, to be able to perform at this level right now, and hopefully maintain it. You never know with baseball, humbling sport, but just to feel the confidence that I have right now is super special.
How about your pitching? Talk about these guys.
Yeah, like I mentioned, Russell, he's my roommate, so it's a really good feeling for me to be able to see him go out there and be successful. Torp did a great job. I mean, he's one of the most blue-collar, just grit guys that I've been able to play with, and especially whenever he got hit on that one pitch and was still able to throw out that guy, it was truly special to see. So they're taking it piece by piece and really starting to build something for us, and hopefully we can finish out strong.
So you talked about Russell being your roommate. That third inning, I mean, it looked like they were about to, score some runs, bases loaded, no outs.
Yeah.
But to get out of that inning, strikeout, double play, no runs allowed, how much did that fire you guys up in the dugout?
Yeah, he's got a special tenacity to himself. Like he's a little quiet at times, but whenever he gets on the mound, he's like a whole different person. So to see him fired up, I think really just fired up everybody else around us.
So pitching performance can lift the offense too, right?
Yeah, for sure. I think having confidence out there that you're going to have the ability to score runs and still be in a ball game, I think that definitely gives confidence to an offense.
Well, what will it take to win the series tomorrow?
Just try to do the same thing as tonight, really. I would say just having those big clutch at bats, especially with runners in scoring position. Whether it be 1 or 2 outs, just being able to put something in play and score those runs. I know that we've struggled with that a little bit. And then just the pitchers keep doing their thing. I mean, they've been doing a great job keeping us in ball games, and just as an offense, just trying to succeed for them.
You guys have had a habit of giving up bunches of runs, especially towards the end of games, but to have a third inning run you did to get out of that jam and then to see your pitchers do what they do, how does that instill confidence moving forward?
I would just say trust in general. Like you trust those guys to be able to get out of those situations. I mean, obviously it's not always going to happen, but like we talked about earlier, just having confidence in them, and it really allows just everybody to feel a little bit more comfortable in those situations.
I know you guys wish you had a few more wins right now, but just like looking back on your first year at UCF, I know you and Coach Wally go way back. How's it been, first season in the black and gold?
Yeah, it's been an awesome experience. Just getting to play under him, and also Coach Lopez and Coach Tom. Coach Tom's been really awesome to work with, especially during outfield time for practice. So I've learned a lot from him, but overall it's been a really good experience, and I've built some lifelong friendships along the way. So yeah, it's been awesome.
Sources told me that you're a big golf guy. What feels better, crushing one off the tee or getting a home run?
You might have to ask Russell for me. Definitely a home run, for sure.
I checked out that YouTube channel. I know you guys were traveling back. I'm not sure how much of the Masters you got to see last Sunday, but if you did, what'd you think of the whole Rory, getting that, that last major you needed for the Grand Slam?
I was rooting for DeChambeau, just since he's a YouTube guy, but it's cool to see Rory accomplish something like that, for sure.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.